Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Vaibhavi and today we have tried a new angle and एक दिन इस घर के सारे angles खत्म हो जाने वाले हैं but I'll still find some new angles which are beautiful. This is how I usually make my intro standing up but I thought why not? Getting back to our video, first of all I would like to say that I am so thankful, I'm so grateful to have found you guys and you guys are just an entity for me although but I really enjoy making these videos and I really enjoy working on myself and it has given me a sense of purpose. Like out of 100 things to do as an actor, this one is very important, making monologues every week, and I'm happy that I've been able to do that, and I really hope this energy stays consistent and I make at least 50 monologues. As Mr. Atul Mongia says, if you want to become a better actor, record at least one monologue every week, monologue or scene work. So in our case, there's monologue because I can't find people who are consistent. So at the end of the year, you end up with 53 monologues. This is our, I think, 7th. Yes. So today's monologue is going to be in English after 2 consecutive Hindi monologue. आज का हम English करने वाले हैं, so I'll try to keep my conversations in English. Today's monologue is from the movie Little Women, and it is one of the most favorite movies of mine. And this one is directed by Greta Gerwig, but it is originally a novel, which is written in the 1860s, if I'm not wrong, by Louisa May Alcott, and many movies have been made based on the novel, but this is the most recent one and which I have watched and loved, and it features Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson, Meryl Streep, Florence Pugh, and many such amazing actors. So the proof of how much I love this movie is I have already done a scene work on a different scene from the same movie with my friend, and I've put it on Instagram. I'll share the link down this video. And in today's scene, we are doing the character of Jo, who is the main protagonist, and it is loosely based on Louisa May Alcott, who is the writer, her life, and the novel is classified as semi-autobiographical. Talking about the premise a little bit, as I said, the premise is based on the March family, and these are 4 sisters, Jo and her 3 sisters, their parents, and it revolves around, it is like a coming of age story where the girls go from girlhood in their late teens to womanhood, like getting married or doing something in their life, and the trajectory of a girl becoming a woman and her choices and family, love. Many such genres are covered in this. So, talking in detail about Jo, Jo is a girl who is the second sister from the 4, and she has ambition in her life. She is tomboy and she does not believe in the traditional trajectory of a woman's life, which was decided back in the 19th century of growing up, getting married, having kids, taking care of the family. So this domestic lifestyle of a woman, she dreads and she does not want it for herself. She wants to assert her independence, her freedom, and she wants to make a difference in the world through her writing, or just being able to do that, or being able to choose that instead of a predestined trajectory. So that's her main aspiration in life, because she is not interested in being someone's wife or bearing someone's kids and just taking care of them, which is also not wrong. Many people prefer it, but then the choice of having to do it or not having to do it was not there back in the 19th century, and that is most of her fight is about. Talking about the text and the scene is between Jo and her mother, whom they call Marmy. It's a very pure and innocent feeling towards the scene, because no matter how old you get, the conversation you have with your mother, the comfort you get with your mother never changes, and that is very visible. Because Jo is very distressed in this scene because she has just lost one of her sisters, spoiler alert, and after that she has left her writing. She had moved back from New York to her hometown, and now she's just living a lonely, boring life, which she dreaded the most, and she did not want that, but she just doesn't want to write anymore. And Laurie, who is her childhood friend, he proposed to her some time before, and she rejected him, saying that I don't want to be a wife and I do not love you in that way. So now she's rethinking that thought ki even if I don't love him, at least I'll have someone instead of just being a lone wolf who nobody cares, जिसका कोई भी नहीं है. She'll just get a company, and she just becomes so emotional expressing her feelings, because Mami, her mother, is someone who very much supports her daughter, irrespective of the times they live in. But she's a very sweet mom who always teaches their kids good things, to be honest, to be kind is the most important thing she teaches them. And in that sense, she tells Joe that but it's not fair that if you do not love him, it's not the same as, just being loved. Or getting the love and not loving back. So it won't be fair. It's just said between the lines. The lines actually are very short and just one or two words, but a lot is being said in those lines. So in that sense, in the end, she breaks down. Joe breaks down because the one thing she always dreaded, that is marriage or getting married and just being a housewife, being in a domestic setting, she dreaded the most. And now she's rethinking because she wants a partner. In that era, in that age, she won't get a partner who wants a wife who's ambitious. So that kind of flood of emotions she's feeling, and it's a very short, concise, beautiful scene between a mother and her daughter. And she just becomes a kid talking to her. And I'm trying to imagine my own mom, like when I am in some distress, and how I confess things to her and how she reacts and how I become a kid again. So that is what we are trying to do, being as free, as vulnerable, as open as possible in front of the mother. I recorded the costume video, but then it got corrupted. I don't know why. So in that, she's wearing a blouse, a vest, and a long skirt, which was the kind of dressing style back in the 1800s. So I have a black shirt who is a bit loose to me, so it would kind of look like a blouse, and I have a vest, luckily. So we have a very close resemblance to the outfit, and I'm very happy. And hair I'll be keeping messy, and we are taking just the mid shots, so we don't have to bother about the skirt. My afterthoughts about this would be that I felt quite ease while doing it, and I don't know why. I was recording it alone. I would have preferred someone, but I didn't have anyone, so I recorded it alone. And still I could imagine, feel a lot of the things that I had thought in my head. And physically also it felt more like the character was in front of a mother. And the last couple of lines really came from something I really believed, so that really helped for it being true. So yeah, that was about this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.